Hello and welcome to another update video about Cardano. In this video we're going to take a look at the Cardano chart, also the Bitcoin chart, and we can see that things are moving in the right direction. I think Bitcoin again back at 58k, starting to look good, and we're going to take a closer look at that. Solana up, Cardano up as well, 7.46%, even outperforming Bitcoin here in the last 24 hours. Before we start, let's take a look at some news, and then we go and take a look at the price. So first of all, wanted to make you aware of this one that came out today. Cardano developers introduce new upgrade as network moves into the next phase of the roadmap, because we're entering the Basho phase. So basically, they're upgrading the network, entering the next phase. So what happens is one important thing to mention here is that IOHK say that the number of transactions, that's huge, has risen over 20x in a span of 1 year, from less than 10,000 per day in November 2020 to over 200,000 transactions per day pretty much now. That's fantastic. They say to accommodate the substantial growth in traffic, the company says it is increasing the block size by 12.5% from 8 kilobytes to 72 kilobytes. And basically, we are now moving into the next area of the Cardano roadmap, which is the Basho phase. I think that's great news. And also with prices being down, yes, we're going up a little bit now. With prices going down, I think as an investor, it's always important to remember that Cardano, the project itself, hasn't suddenly become worse or anything just because the price is going down. This doesn't make any difference. Bitcoin, if Bitcoin is 30k or 60k, the project itself or the asset itself, it is the same thing with anything. If you are invested in a project that you like, that you believe in, the price goes down. Why is suddenly the project worse? People always talk about it when the price is going up, everybody's hyping it. When the price is going down, people start to hate it. But it should be the other way around. As an investor, you should try to buy when prices are down. At least that's what I believe, and that is, I think, a good way of doing it, because you're buying the dip. But before we start, I'd like to draw your attention to Crypto.com, who have kindly sponsored this video. Crypto.com, in my view, the best crypto app. I use them regularly myself, and I have also signed up for one of these metal cards here, these Visa cards. Find it pretty cool. They look great, and they also offer a lot of benefits. In my view, the best crypto Visa card on the market, which makes it very easy to basically do everyday payments in crypto. You get cash back as well. You can choose one of these cards depending on how many Crow coins you are staking. You get cash back, for example, 100% here on Spotify, Netflix, Prime, Expedia. There's rebates as well, or discounts, Airbnb. So lots of benefits here. You can take a look through depending on which card you choose. They all look really good. And if you sign up for one of these metal cards with my referral link in the description, you get a small bonus. So do I. So it would support the channel, and you get a bonus as well. But overall, Crypto.com, check them out. They have got lots of different things to offer, not just the metal cards. There's an NFT marketplace. There is a payment, basically Crypto.com Pay, where you can pay and get paid in crypto, earn staking rewards, crypto credit. There's lots of other stuff on here. It's worth signing up and just trying it out. And I'd appreciate if you would use the referral link in the description. Thanks a lot. So let's just start with Bitcoin. Bitcoin is starting to move up, and that is great. We can take a look at here. I want us to take a look at the Bitstamp chart. So here on the Bitstamp chart, we can see that for Bitcoin, we start to move up here. We have formed this sort of bull flag that I spoke earlier today. We broke above it, which is great. That is a first confirmation, really, that we are continuing our way up, because what this could become here is basically, you could have hit a wave 1 here, a wave 2. Now we might be in a wave 3, which is great, because that could be the beginning of an impulsive wave to the upside. Now I'd love us to see break above this descending trend line. Now we were already above it, where we couldn't hold it, unfortunately. But as long as we aren't above this descending trend line, it really looks like that we are still in a downtrend. You can clearly see that we are here in a downtrend. Yes, we tried to break out, we failed. But that is an important level here to watch, that 58.5k level. You can see it here. That's at 58.5. And we need to get above that level. Overall, however, not looking bad. We're making higher lows here currently, and we already tried to break to the upside. But as always, when people get too bullish suddenly, Obviously some of these, this was then a bit of a fake out, and you know, the experts in the market know that when prices go up too fast, people get too bullish, and then these fake outs then sometimes happen. But overall, we are holding strong here, sort of making higher highs here currently and higher lows, which is looking good. So I'd love us to see break above the 58k level, 58.5k level in the next step. Now, as support, key support level here is basically where that previous low is. That is also that key Fibonacci retracement level here at 56.8k. It's basically here the upper line, the upper band or support level of that yellow box here. Yeah, we came into the target box. That's the target box I gave you. You can see how relevant that was, and now we're moving up here. Overall, we need to be aware that, or we need to make sure that this doesn't become this doesn't push us push us further down. We want to get above that 58.5k level. Overall, at least a good sign at the moment, at least a good sign, but we're not through it yet, we're not out of the woods yet, so it is remaining exciting. So what is Cardano doing? Cardano, however, also I showed you earlier today this ascending trend, a descending trend line here. Now we seem to be currently breaking above that descending trend line, okay, and that is quite a good sign. So as Bitcoin, we are moving up here, came down again, which was expected in an uptrend. You know, if we start an uptrend here, which is not entirely clear yet, I try to remain careful here, but we can see the beginning of it, because when you come up from down here, you make your move up, you make your first wave, then you come down in a retracement. And by the way, how far did we retrace? Now, we did retrace exactly again to a fib level, and make it a bit larger. You can see how we moved again exactly to the 0.382 fib level here at 156 in a retracement. And then we continued to push up. We actually moved up much higher. Came down again, but we're currently trying to make higher highs here, you know, from there where the hourly candle closed here, or the 4 hour actually, where the 4 hour candle closed. We are now above that level with a new 4 hour candle, and you can see how we actually came above this descending trend line. Now, the 4 hour candle hasn't closed yet above this descending trend line. For me, that's crucial. We want to see a candle, 4 hour candle, closing above this descending trend line. And this line is currently sitting, you can say, pretty much at 159.5. Yeah, this is where we are currently, and we want to close above that level. We're currently at 1.602. So yeah, from here is currently looking not too bad, you know, especially if we can hold above this descending trend line. That would be a breakout of that descending trend line, and so far looking good. We can probably see more detail here on the 1 hour chart, and you can very beautifully see on the 1 hour chart how we came up. We did retrace perfectly to the 0.382 fib level. That is really, really a good sign, because that could be the beginning of a 5-wave structure, which would indicate an impulsive move to the upside. You would basically be again here in a wave 1, come down in a wave 2, currently still in a wave 3. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here, and that would be great, because if we see a 5-wave structure here emerging, that is the first significant sign of a reversal here to the upside. And we're currently retesting that former resistance as support, and we seem to be successful because we see the first green candle emerging. Volume has gone up a little bit. You can see that here, a little bit to the last few days, which is important. Not massively though, nothing significant, but it is going up. We can also see that on the 1 hour chart we are above the 50 line of the RSI, which is good as well. Here on the 4 hour chart, if we take a look at the indicators also, you can see that we've broken above the 50 line of the RSI, also a bullish sign. We had a bullish cross on the MACD, confirming the uptrend here. And on the not the weekly, just want to show you here on the daily, where we are here coming out of the oversold territory, and that is what we did. I did say in a previous video that we could bounce off here the 50, the oversold range. We did that before. We did that here, and whenever you come into the oversold range, at some point you have to have that reversal, otherwise you're just massively oversold. And yeah, since the low at 147 or 146, we've now made quite a nice move up again, but it remains to be seen if that is sustainable. In my view, it's still too early to say, because I would love to see a 4 hour candle closing above that descending trend line. That would be another good confirmation. But overall, I did say to you that everything in this yellow box for me is a good price to go in. Again, I can't give you financial advice, but for me, these are great prices because in my view, we are going up from here. I mean, we're not through, again, we're not out of the woods yet, but we are going to go up from here. That is still my primary expectation. 2 levels of 450, you know, maybe $5, and in the next wave up, in the next strong wave up, yes, this will also include many ups and downs, but as always, people will then start to FOMO in when we're at $253, $450, and that will be too late. So now is actually the time. But again, I can't give you financial advice. That's only my opinion. That's what I'm doing. I'm buying Cardano and I believe in the project. So this is pretty much the Cardano update today. Hope you liked that update video. If you did, please smash the like button and subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.